He brings around. Shame on you too. I've heard too many people call me a cloud chaser and say I benefited from the relationship and I've benefited from cheating from the relationship and cheating scandals. It's hilarious. Waking up to a million missed calls from family. The thing is that you actually did. Like dating to me gave you clout. Like probably on every social blogger's mouth when you dated him. So what me I'll say is this: when you date a celebrity, secure the clout, secure the bag, and walk out. Do you understand? Now you just seem like someone that is bitter. You've dated him, you have the clout. Work on that and just build your career. Like even the Kardashians did something similar. Do you understand? There are other female celebrities that did that. You date a celebrity, get the clout, and just walk out and hold your head up high. Don't make it seem as if. Don't come here and start acting like just an typical person. Just all right, guys. I'm back here with another video. So this wasn't supposed to be the video for today. I just saw this story, so I was like, no, let me just cover it. Like, who would I help? So apparently, on Gossip Mail Nigeria, if you can notice, I'm not doing my entire persona, but on a serious note, I just wanted to make this video just to. So on Gossip Mail Nigeria this morning, I was scrolling through on Instagram. And I found out that they're like Koala be like bicycle, yeah, pervert, a predator, 90-year-old ex-girlfriend of 34-year-old Nollywood actor Timini. Let's drag them. And to me, it was shocking because I know about a year ago, there's controversy between the two of them about how she's too young for him and everything. But I think she seemed to be fine about it last year, yeah, about a year ago. But now it seems there's like, I've not really followed up with the story, but I'm just going to react to what she just posted this evening, apparently on Twitter. So as much as we want to believe that it's okay for a girl or boy to get romantically, sexually involved with someone in their 30s or so, significantly older than them, as long as they are legal 18 upward, it really isn't. I tell you from a personal experience, it's absolutely not okay. It's so funny how now that you don't like the situation, it's not okay. So beforehand, I'm sure people told you it wasn't and you didn't listen and you went through it. Now it's I don't get what your point is with that, but the thing is that the age of consent is 18. Any choice you make, like you can vote, like you can change the president of the country, but now you can't get into a relationship with someone in their 30s. And let me tell you, they've been worse. Do you understand me? So it's okay. There's a reason why the age of consent is okay. So that first statement there's no point, there's no basis for it. Like the age of consent is 18. After 18, you could date anyone. About a year ago, you're dating him. I'm sure you probably traveled and enjoyed the relationship before you went so. But let's continue before I digress too much. In the unlikely chance you end up like Beyonce and Jay-Z, congrats. However, exactly those two, I think there's a age group. However, what is most likely going to happen is you will leave that relationship emotionally scarred. Older people have more experience in these things, no matter how smart or grown you think you are. The thing is, don't generalize the experience. Yeah, what you just made there is anecdotal at best. Because at the end of the day, yours didn't work out for you. I don't know why it didn't. I'm not really following your relationship, but it just didn't work out. So don't generalize it. Let's continue. They've done this before. They will gaslight, manipulate, frustrate, and traumatize you. You don't need it. Please protect yourself. Okay. Because let me tell you, the reason why I won't tackle that because I tend to take things at face value at first until there's like more evidence. So this is your side of the story. So I'm not going to invalidate any experience you've had. But let's just say like Timini, you're a predator, you're a cradle snatcher, you're a pervert, and an all-round terrible person. Meeting this man, I had no clue of his sexual past and who he had been involved with. Didn't know anyone from his social circle, and now I know that it's all intentional. See, first off, I'll call that's like big cap. Like Timini is a star. You can easily find out about him if you just do your research. Girls always, let me tell you, first of all, for you to be interested in him is because of his status and who he is. Timini is one of the one of the most sought after bachelor in Lagos. Like hands down. That's not even that should even be an argument. Like he is. So for it to say you didn't know, what should you say again? First off, he's not a predator. You're not younger than 18. And secondly, you're a cradle snatcher. I don't even know what that means. Then you're a pervert and an all-around a terrible person. The thing is, you can insult him all you want because now at this by the fourth week, it just seems like you're trying to go after his person. at this point. I understand probably your relationship went bitter at one point, but going after his person is not going to do anything. And I really like it if this guy doesn't reply. Then he told me he would make an exception for me despite how young I was. I was like 19. I actually believed that and thought, whoa, he must really like me. To anyone that is in a similar situation with any man, laugh my out. You're not special. He doesn't like you. Nah, man. Stop generalizing your bad experience. He probably did at the time, but the thing is that with time comes, feelings change. I'm sure he did with you too as well. When you probably met him, then you get to know his person. He changes, doesn't invalidate it. Other people too will also meet. And again, let me just address this. Would you date a guy your age? Like, let's be honest. If Timini, forget he was even 30. If Timini, he wasn't who he is, will you date him? Like, so you can't come here when everything is so now and start acting as if, no, the guy forced you into a relationship. You consented to it, so take responsibility for it. I'm here to see what party actually take responsibility for this, but let's continue. You just feel the stand that you didn't meet him consciously. He went after you. Nah, man. Nah, people meet each other. Nobody, just because you are young and you dated another guy doesn't mean you're a target of like a predator. Nah, he is a predator. Don't let him steal your peace. Don't let him steal your peace and youth because they will frustrate you. I was completely new to the dating scene in Lagos and had no understanding of Nigeria or knew anything. See, wait. First off, you're 19. You could have easily dated someone close to your age, but no, you saw this guy. Do you understand? He's older. He has more money. He has clout. Do you understand? And you decided to wait for him. That was his conscious decision by you. He didn't put a gun to your head. He did not force you. He did not lure you. So stop acting as if someone went after you just to nah. And again, you're old enough. When you're dating, you're old enough to make a conscious decision by yourself. Okay, I think there are scary things that happened in the relationship that I would not even get into because that is not the point. At first, when you don't specify on things, it's kind of sus. Because if you really want to say, okay, yeah, scary things happen in relationships, specify and let us know what it is. You're just saying that is not the point of the entire decision. Just makes this more evenly valid. Leaving you and now seeing that you have a pattern of going for much younger babes is the problem. Wait, I don't understand. Is it the fact that after you get, okay, maybe let's say you left him and he went for someone just as young as you were, are you pained by that? Because it is so frightening to weakness. Like, what's your business? You've left him, leave him alone. Let him do whatever he wants to and focus on your mental health. You focusing on him is just going to make you feel worse than you already feel. Wait, it is not really in my place to call any of these girls' names, but we know, your friends know, the streets know. Yes, they know. And so what? Do you understand? It's not, it's life is living. Okay, you guys have lived your life together. Then you move on if you know you're no longer interested in a relationship and let everything go. This is what all those other girls were speaking about that day. It's also easy to see them as bitter. And that's what many people call them. I will probably call me, but I know send your papa. So many girls romanticize my whole situation. I need to know that there's a reason much older guys go for much younger babes. But it's also babes to like older guys. I don't get where this is coming from. Like girls generally like older guys. Like generally speaking, yes, there are exceptions, but girls generally like older guys. So to make it seem as if I said my own situation. Yeah, because to me, let me not digress. And they did not. I am much more exposed now to see the way older men are out here ruining lives. Timini family and friends were so nice to me. Wait. So now you're just going to take the case of Timini and put it on all men. Is that what we are going to do here now? That's what we're going to do here. Because at the end of the day, a lot of girls rather go for a guy that is more mature and is more established. And most times, a guy that is more established and more mature is most likely going to be older than you. So now you're going to take one situation and just put it on entire male gender. Wow. Older male gender, let me put it like that. Wow. You're doing a good job, bro. I didn't want to make things awkward or gain enemies from people in your industry, especially your fans. So I never publicly fought you despite all the fucked up things you've done. But I don't send anybody again. You have used your influence to constantly put me down since I left you. Defend someone they don't know personally. Now we're aware of the backlash I receive, but I've personally had enough. You have tried so hard to tarnish my tiny reputation. I managed to build for myself. Nah, man, your reputation was tied to you dating him. Like, for you to act as if he did something special apart from dating is like, I don't know who you're trying to deceive. The amount of our friends that have come to tell me how you've been calling me a runs girl, you stupid, constantly speaking lies about me, constantly speaking lies about me, and trying to make me look bad. But the thing you also see that one, oh, it's me that is bitter. For whatever reason, you're angry at me. That's not my business. But the thing is that the reason why people call you bitter because you had 1 year online shout crying, to be honest. And I've not heard anything for you. I might be wrong, but you had one online posting like a ill Twitter feed. Like if you are done with someone, be done with them and just end it. And if you have any issues with them, I could just tell him to get your name out of his mouth, do you understand? And post evidence and just tell people to clear him. Like there's that, but what you're doing is not any of that. What you're doing is just going after his character and his person. Never ever wanted any problem with you. Even when people were spreading the gist about you among younger girls at first, I hit you up. I hit you up to the question and advised you. I have email text. I'm begging you to speak to a professional. A professional for what? Because he likes younger girls. At least he's not a pedo. You guy, I think, except he has gone for someone that is younger than 18, you have no right to make it seem as if he has an illness or something. And again, you're 19. Because I'm sure you're not 19-year-old now. I'm wrong. But yeah, 19, you can make a conscious decision not to actually date him. And to me, yes, he likes younger ladies. But at the end of the day, you also have to take responsibility for the fact that you actually accepted to date him. Yes, he might not have known, but you still did. You get me? You still did. Because things I was hearing went normal. Only for you to still be dragging my name in the mud and still going out of your way to hurt me. Well, I haven't really seen any evidence of that, so I'm just going to take your word for it. Imagine me calling Timini to confront him about these things and he exploded as he usually does. This man called me a harlot and told me no one would ever love me again and how I'm a joke. Because, okay, I'm a joke because I've slept in the whole of Lagos and I should go kill myself. Not the first time he's calling me names, but I am completely livid considering how much I know about him now. See, the thing is that, first off, you said this is the... See, I don't know you personally, but if someone disrespects you, check them the first time. And if they don't stop, leave the situation. Because he said, I told me I should go kill myself, not the first time. See, you let it drag out. Do you understand? The reason why I'm making this video is because I see no place where you say it's my fault for actually dating. This is my fault. Nah, you're bashing him. Yes, I understand you might be hurt and maybe he's a messed up guy. I don't know him. I'm not really a fan. I'm not a lady. If I was a lady, I'd probably be a fan, but I'm not. Do you understand? But you've not taken responsibility in any part. You solely slept with everything building in Lagos and Abuja, and you think for 1 second that you can slut shame me. Yeah. Timini is a hoe, like no doubt. Timini is a hoe, like we all know that. But okay, let me continue. And slut shame me. It is the irony for me. But at the same time, okay, you are doing the same thing, Sha. Just so you know, you are doing the same thing. So it's all of you, one-on-one counsel. I have learned my lesson. Okay, the start, I'll give you that. I'll say I've learned my lesson. But the thing is that I've really learned the right lessons too. Don't just put your experience on other people and make it seem like older men. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you, you're going to date and get someone that is older than you. Like I won't call it downgrade, but you don't go from Timini to someone that is your age. Like I can bet that. When my past relationship became public and people had so much to say on the topic, I felt attacked and I didn't understand. Now I do. For all the girls that spoke up on Twitter with disgust, I now understand your anger. And to all his close friends and families that see very legal girls, there's no such thing as very legal. You're either legal or not. There's no such thing as barely legal. It brings around, shame on you too. I've heard too many people call me a cloud chaser and say I benefited from the relationship and I've benefited from relationship and cheating scandals. It's hilarious. Waking up to 1 million missed calls from family. The thing is that you actually did. Like, dating to me gave you clout. Like, you're probably on every social blogger's mouth when you dated him. So, what I'll say is this. When you date a celebrity, secure the clout, secure the bag, and walk out. Do you understand? Now, you just seem like someone that is bitter. You've dated him, you have the clout. Work on that and just build your career. Like, even the Kardashians did something similar. Do you understand? There are other female celebrities that did that. You date a celebrity, get the clout, and just walk out and hold your head up high. Don't make it seem as if, don't come here and start acting like just an typical person, just wanting to sound bitter. Because a lot of things you said now, it seems like you're going to leave this and just transfer, Timini is that, is this, is that, and just transfer that to other people too. Men are not, you are not responsible for Timini. You decide to date him and you have to acknowledge the fact that you agreed to date him. Do you get me? he never thought I'll actually speak of flat man. Get me lit, motherfucker. I don't know what your mission is. Do you want to stop him from dating younger girls? Or what? Because at the end of the day, it's something you can't. And if you are stressing yourself over it, I don't know, good luck to you, because you're not going to recover if you do. Hey, at the end of the day, if it ended badly, just leave it alone. Just leave it alone and just focus on yourself. This, if you're trying to call him out, the thing is that you can't stop it. A lot of girls like Timini. Like, if you even go to this stuff, a lot of girls like Timini, and until he like messes up, and I'm sure he's not going to reply. If he replied, then he's not as smart as I think he is. But this thing is that, this one long summarizing, like, nobody actually cares. Like, to be honest, see, at your small age, you don't explain these kind of things. This person is an asshole, but you get the point. I can't treat that with it. It's too much. Before summarize them now, and some people will read all this. Men, you have to be nice. This guy is just a simp. I'm not going to read this comment. I've read this comment. It's a simp. You don't need to listen to people like this. Because at the end of the day, you're responsible for yourself. If you're in a relationship with someone and end badly, what you just have to do from that situation is learn from it and move on to the next person. And always check out for the red flags. The thing is that men like Timini are very flashy. The red flags are not going to be easy to be seen, but you have to learn to see them. Now, I hope you can see them and not just generalize and say all men are bad. Give people a chance. Check the red flags. If they don't want to, change their red flag from red to white, then you leave and walk away. Do you understand me? You're young, you learn. Everybody, they chop breakfast. It's just your turn. You get me? So, no too stress. Yeah. And at the end of the day, you'll be alright. Just take care of yourself. Yeah. So that's the end of this video, guys. We'll talk later.